Yeah, this is one of those nights where the full romance of farming is brought into sharp relief. Good morning, or wherever it is, or whatever time it is where you are. I'm out on the fence line on the west property border, just clipping up this fence that I put up yesterday. I got the ends tacked in, but the middle I ran out of time on the day. So, you know what's a mystery to me? I don't know if it's a mystery. It's just when I have a long stretch of fence and I pull it tight at one end, about 3/4 of the way down, it's not really pulled tight. So I'm sure there's science behind it somewhere, but it doesn't get a good stretch on the fence the farther away you go from the pull point. And so it's like a weird thing because I feel like I'm at risk of damaging the fence on the end I'm pulling in hopes of getting like a nice tight string on the far end. So there's probably an ideal length of woven field fence, this stuff, before you reach the point of it being too long to get a good stretch the whole length. Maybe I should have just gone halfway and put in some posts but I didn't. So down at this end, it's a little bit looser down there, but it is what it is. So I'm just going to get the clips up, get this done, and then I got to go in and get some breakfast because I'm hungry. Just cleaning up a little light brush. Even though it rained yesterday afternoon and we're supposed to get rain for the rest of the week, it's still been really dry. So I'm not going to light the big burn piles yet. I'll use the burn barrel here for the smaller stuff that was piled up next to it. I just don't want to risk a fire getting out of control. So I'll wait till we get a little rain, then have a day that gives stuff some time to dry, and then I'll light the fires and work my way around all of the different burn piles. It's going to take a while. It's too hot for burn barrels. What are you crazy girls doing? Stop ripping the label off the waterer. So much trauma. Oh, there are the boys. New location. Moved them down from up there where I've got the hens now. They're working on it here. Yeah, this is one of those nights where the full romance of farming is brought into sharp relief. And it is raining hard today. It started late this afternoon. It's just been going though. There's so much. And like I said, we need it, but I wouldn't mind if it was measured out a little bit more, but we'll take it. We'll take it. Hens are all wet. They look funny when they get all wet. Yeah, this is the part that I don't usually put in the videos to make you want to do this. But it's real. And hey, guess what? Wear a raincoat and it'll dry off. Turkeys out here this morning. Just let the steers out this morning. And they're good. Their pen is working well. They really make work of the salt lick. You can see it there in the corner. Boink right there. It's a salt and mineral block, so it's got more than just salt in it. But I had them in here yesterday. They moved in here yesterday morning, and they ate a bunch of the stuff that's easy for them. And now I've expanded it just a little bit to give them some of the grass in that corner over there. As you can see, they're happy about that. But eventually they're going to need to come back up here and start eating the stuff that it's not as tasty for them. But I want it cleared out. I want this stuff gone, and I want them to just get used to the idea that everything in the pen is for them to eat. Some stuff, I guess they don't eat at all, so they'll leave it, and I'll hit it with the rotary cutter afterwards. But it's, you know, before, this is actually after 1 day. So this has been eaten down a fair amount. But even where they were, it's already starting to grow back. We had a lot of rain. But it's good. It's good. Makes for a nice morning. Tell you what though, this morning I'm going to do is, I got to stand down a little bit this morning and just spend some time sitting and hydrating. I was up early this morning with a pretty good headache. So I'm dehydrated, obviously. You know, if you ever wonder, you guys probably already know this, but if you ever wonder if you're dehydrated, if your urine is yellow, like anything but clear, if it starts to tint towards the yellow or darker, you're dehydrated. You need to keep your body just super full of water. That's how it's going to work best. Your body's going to work best. Your brain's going to work best. You just need to keep pumping the fluids. Coffee does not count. Soda does not count because caffeine is a diuretic and it flushes water out of your system. And so you want to make sure you're putting water into your body until you're peeing clear. That's your tool. That's how you measure it. And you're going to go a lot. If you've been dehydrated for a long time and it's been yellow for a long time, it's going to take you a while to get your body to absorb all that water and get it up to where it's supposed to be. So I'm going to spend some time today absorbing, and then I'll get back out. I've got to get back to work on the fence, try and finish up those last 2 sections. Yeah, that's my plan. Got the short fence pulled taut. Made a bit of a mess. It's raining on me now. I don't know why I'm even doing this, just to say, but I had everything hooked up with the chains and all, and I couldn't stop. So now I'm soaked anyway. My equipment's wet, but we got this in place. I got to come back and clip all of the pieces on the T-posts, and then I'll be ready to move on to the last length of fence over here. I'm going in. All right, rain stopped. I got back out here, and I got this fence all clipped in. And now, look at this. I had to cut this spot through in order to drive the mule down here to this end. It hadn't occurred to me when I initially did it that once I got these fence posts in place, I wouldn't be able to drive down here. Yeah, should have seen that coming. All right, I got it down here, got it set up. I actually had a few minutes, I thought so. I just did the wrap around the post. I put 2 staples on each level of each line going around just to hold those in place while I give it a stretch. And then tomorrow I should be able to finish this up, roll that fence out, and get it in position on the other end. I can't believe I'm on the last leg here for this. For now, I got another 40 plus acres to do, but that can come much later because I'm not planning to use it right away. So, yeah, I think that's going to do it from here. We'll talk to you guys later.